And now here's Tony Robinson with another assortment of your points of view.
Hello, I'm Tony Robinson, and as Anne's on holiday for 3 weeks, I'm back in the chair with more of your eloquent letters.
Dear football. Football, 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 football. Football, 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 football. Football, 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 football. Football, football, M. Biggs.
Yes, it's great. You can't have too much of it, can you?
I hate the World Cup. Long live Blackadder. May he survive the football.
Well, that's a nice start. Thank you, Michael Tipping from Snitterfield.
Why did you show the last episode of Blackadder 2 a quarter of an hour early, making me miss it? Every week I purchase a copy of the Radio Times in good faith, and there it was in black and a rather fetching creamy colour, 7:15 Blackadder 2, and even in the alternative schedule, 7:15 Blackadder 2. Brigadier Arthur Gormanstrop, Mrs.
OK, Mrs. Brigadier, for you and all comedy fans in the armed forces everywhere, here's a clip from Blackadder 2. Now, on second thoughts, let's have some more football. Oh, hard luck, Stuart.
Half-witted, egotistical, arrogant, naive, childish. Not a gnat's brain between them.
Oh, come on, we were quite good against the West Germans.
The BBC Design Awards, 7th of June 1990.
Ah, yes, Peter Hall from Norwich is talking about those Design Award judges. Dr. Wilde didn't think much of them either.
The whole thing was a muddle. It couldn't have been scripted. The members of the panel mumbled to each other, and most observations made weren't completed because of interruption. It was difficult for the viewer to know just what was being discussed, and some of the most important features of the contending designs weren't even mentioned.
Is it made with animals, or it's a whale on top of the head, isn't it?
Yes, and the fish.
Fish of the eye.
Is that a horse?
Holding a horse.
Or you, like a dog.
Like a dog.
The body shop
I
logo
think
is
it's great. I don't know what it is, but it's great.
It's nice to hear experts talking, isn't it? BBC1 recently showed a 4-part series called Chains, and Les Griffiths loved it.
Chains is brilliant, compulsive. Poof, poof, I hear you cry with a dismissive toss of your pretty little head.
He was writing to Anne, actually.
There must be a further series.
But some of you were upset by the violence. Mrs. Spencer from Manchester
Felt physically sick on being confronted with the totally unnecessary mutilation of one of the characters.
But in the words of 15-year-old R. Liversidge,
Sickening, sick-making, stinking, ugsome, unappetizing and vulgar. Surely it's a simple enough operation to press a button. If you don't like it, don't watch it.
one programme you weren't going to switch off was the Queen Mother's birthday tribute, even if it did overrun and knock points of view off the air for a week.
What a marvellous 1.5 hours of television. After such a wonderful spectacle, who could have expected the added bonus of missing you? Yours faithfully, Delroy Lewis.
No other country could do what the British can. We are a very patriotic nation and proud of our royal family. 3 cheers.
Adds Maureen Foster and countless others of you. For once our viewers were unanimous.
I wanted points of view, not more royal propaganda.
Well, almost. But if M. Downing isn't keen on the monarchy, Lillian Taylor in Worthing can't stand the chubby.
I think the people who demonstrate cooking on television should be slim. How off-putting to see an overweight person preparing meals. It's like saying, eat the food and you'll end up looking like me.
And on the subject of cooking, here's a recipe from James Weatherall.
Take 3 unattractive and posing non-entities, take a constant stream of cretinous but exhibitionist volunteers, and add 1 bimbo with unconvincing hair colour who would have failed an entrance examination for checkout girls.
And what have you got, James?
You have Style Trial.
And you all love it, don't you?
Please bring this pathetic, idiotic, totally stupid programme to a halt.
Writes Kimberly Elliott.
This is the worst programme on BBC1.
Thinks Jessie Rowe.
The worst programme ever seen on any station.
Adds W. Davidson. Come on, it's hosted by the lovely and talented Helen Atkinson Wood.
Mutton dressed as lamb.
Oh, that's a bit strong, isn't it, Robert Dunford?
Wherever is she from? She's terrible.
Asks Jessie Rowe. Just down the road from you in Manchester, I think, Jessie.
Benita, any particular favourite celeb?
Oh, Pete Waterman.
Obsessed, though, obsessed.
Oh, obsessed. Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, come on, you've got a brain of your own.
Very Christian.
For goodness sake. Just use it. Just get out there and use
Very
it.
Christian.
Right, fine. We could be here for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm not the only one who thinks Helen's great.
The only thing that kept me glued to the set for 30 minutes were Helen Atkinson Wood's shiny legs.
Yes, they're so burnished you can see your face in them, can't you, Mr. Lewis? But finally, back to you-know-what. Ooh, nearly, Chris.
When this